Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to the 𝗕𝗫𝗀 Academy, and friends, it is my 43 day of 75 hard days English challenge, and friends, today I'm going to start my first step to read newspaper. But before reading newspaper, friends, I want to share an idiom with you, that is beat the wind. So what's the meaning of beat the wind? Actually the meaning is to continue doing some work that you will get never result in this work and you will never succeed. We can say in हिंदी, एक ऐसा काम करते रहना जिसमें आप कभी सफल नहीं होंगे या उसमें आपको कभी भी कोई रिजल्ट नहीं मिलेंगे. For example, Mono is beating the wind, trying to force his parents not to send him to boarding school. It will never happen. But the idols we worship are no longer intimate, that are Manushopies, more gravishly concentration, and idol was the path to self-consequence. But now a philosopher, 𝗕𝗵𝗶𝘀 𝗵𝐻𝑃 wrote, the idol has been replaced by the idol, the worship of the I. We are consecrating our own collective narcissism. Friends, I have completed my reading for 1 hour, and after completing my reading, now I want to share with you a word, that is 𝙪𝙪s. So what's the meaning of 𝙪𝙪s? The meaning is to tell something that is secret. We can say in Hindi, किसी के रहस्य बताना या किसी के सीक्रेट बताना. For example, Shivani divulges everyone's secrets. That's why nobody shares their personal secrets to her.
So I also see that you are probably the complete man of the industry. You are so busy, you do 4 movies as you said, and yet you make sure that you always spend time with your family and you always have for holidays. And I see startups who just get so engrossed with their work.
Friends, I have completed my listening for 1 hour, and after completing my listening, now I want to share an idiom with you, that is fair and square. So what's the meaning of fair and square? The meaning is to do some work with an honesty and without cheating. We can say in Hindi, किसी भी काम को मेहनत के साथ और ईमानदारी के साथ और बिना चीटिंग के करना. For example, Rohit wants to do the job fair and square. And the next example is, they won this cricket match fair and square. Friends, I have completed my listening and reading, and while reading newspaper and listening video, I got some new words. And after completing my listening, I made example on them, and after making example, now I want to share an idiom with you, that is be in the red. So what's the meaning of be in the red? The meaning is to spend more money that you have in your bank account. We can say in Hindi, बैंक में जमा पैसे सारे खर्च कर देना. For example, I am going to be in the red in this month because I spent my all money before ending this month. Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, ma'am.
So friends, today we have gathered here to have conversation on the topic is urban life versus rural life. So according to me, I support rural life. So why I am supporting rural life? So in my opinion, in urban life, many people have opportunities to do some work, to do the study very well. I think that rural life is better than urban life because their person, they don't have any source to do something, but still they are very happy. If I talk about the urban life, they have everything, they have every source to go to the market and to go to the any colleges or schools, but still they are not happy.
So there are both advantage and disadvantage of both rural life and urban life. So I support rural life because in urban areas there are, first of all, in urban areas there is lot of population, and if there are a lot of population, then there is too much pollution, and the people who live in urban areas, they have different type of disease. The children who born in urban areas, they have lots of different type of disease. We have example of Delhi. Delhi is the number 1 polluted area in whole world. So it is number 1 polluted area in whole world, and there are a hill of garbage, the big hills of garbage, and the child who take birth in that area, in I think most of the urban areas, they take birth with lots of disease like respiratory disease and lungs related disease and liver related disease. While on the other hand, if we see rural life, then the population is very less, and if population is less, then the pollution is very less. So we get clean water, we get clean air, there is less sound pollution in rural life.
Yes, if a person live in a rural area, so there they live a they live in a healthy environment. So they takes a good breath, and they takes also a good fresh vegetable, and also they have a quality of the hard working. They are very hard working persons, and they do hard work. Their body becomes very strong comparatively who lives in a urban.
Yes, I think that the positive thing of urban areas is that to get education and to get some job, it is very easy because many people they are living in rural areas, but even after living every time they don't have any source to do the job and to study. They have to go outside. And if I talk about the current situation, nowadays nobody want to live in rural area. They are migrating towards urban areas. So what is the reason behind it? I think that they are not getting proper source in the rural areas. That's why.
I think the biggest reason of migration is education.
Yes.
People are going from rural areas to urban areas for the education of their child. Because in rural areas there is no good education center, or we can say there are no good schools in rural areas. While in urban areas there are good education centers, and for this people are migrating to urban areas.
There are no source of the education in the most of the rural areas, but current the government is working on it, but I think it is too late, because most of the persons already migrated from their town, their villages.
And yes, I agree with this. I think education and employment are the two main reasons why people are migrating from rural areas to urban areas.
Friends, today I have completed my all tasks to read Bhagavad Gita, and today what I learned in Bhagavad Gita that I want to share with you, and that is you can claim your right on the work but not in the action. Hare Krishna friends, today I have completed my 43-day of 75 hard days English challenge, and friends, if you like our work, please support us to like the video and subscribe the channel. Bye bye friends, we will meet in next session.